In the last episode, I hit the F4 key, which on laptop is for some reason mapped to close the current app. So let's rejoice in the fact that I've cancelled the episode without wanting it, and let's play Arrears. Okay, now luckily I had an autosave, which happened somewhat shortly before that. Okay, let's do the remaining time in one go. So we had this and that, and I think I was about to. Yeah, I was fooling around with this stuff over here. So I was removing this and making it an advanced mineral. I was about to have a monsoon here and make this a noble aspect, but we know that this is kind of useless. Actually, it's not, because we would. Actually, do I really? No, I'm going to keep the wealth here. But we are going to put a reaction and a seismic aspect on that, so it gets more tech. And with only 200 technology, so I'm not sure how we'll get there. I really have no idea how we get there. Okay, so we could try and salt this. So salt, in we go. Yeah, I basically decided I won't get any. I probably won't get a swamp ambassador going here, so why bother? Okay, we could have this turn to phosphorus, but we need to be on a swamp, and that's what I said earlier when I was earlier. It's probably going to be some weeks ago for you, but when I said sometimes it kind of requires a change of environment. I think I could actually just turn the entire city into a swamp city if I wanted to. I really don't for the moment, though. So, okay, I could turn this salt into an onyx, which would be entirely useless. I could make an iron, though. If I could get a potent seismic aspect. You actually have a potent seismic aspect. What are my chances for a potent seismic aspect? Not too good. But if I fertility boost and monsoon, chances are I might get a seismic aspect out of this. A potent seismic aspect. And that would get me iron, which would get me a lot of stuff for danger, eh? Okay, let's make this iron, which could be transmuted further, but we can't do that here. Okay, the village is being repaired. Were they attacked again? I don't know. Okay, so we could actually go and make those more dangerous. Let's do that. Because I believe that everything we do here will affect this place. Okay, so more danger it is. We need all the danger we can get. So... yeah. No, not that. That. Danger it up. Great boar. It's still not dangerous enough. But they do have 4 danger. And we could increase that further. I believe. Okay, those are mackerels. I believe it would be a good idea to... I believe it might be a good idea to actually... what do I want to do? To see if I can get those predator aspected as well. Will I get great animals here? No. Okay, monsoon. And then give me a predator aspect. Because I'm hoping that this will add danger here. Okay, Marble Castle is taking Lush Peak. I have no idea where those places are. I believe those are the new villages. Okay, let's get a sea bass. Okay. We don't need more food really, but we need this stuff. Yeah, the downside of having those new villages is that basically they pop into the position of those old places which are still stacked with resources, so they get a ridiculous amount of resources very, very quick. And I'm not sure if it would be a better idea to essentially remove all resources but one if you have a new village, or if you just have to be more careful when a new village is growing. Apparently Lush Peak is getting its ass kicked. Marble Castle, what's the attack value here? I have no idea, but no, apparently they might have won that. Okay, where's Marble Castle? Marble Castle is doing way too well. They're doing much too well for my taste. But they are down to a more healthy growth, so that's probably good. Also, there's going to be at least one... Yeah, I think I'm going to do another long game of Rios after this one. So the series is not over, but I believe after that it might very well be, because I don't think there's that much more I can get out of this. Yeah, we failed the Apothecary Challenge in the swamp. We still have this one going. But I'm not sure how to, or what I can remove to get the... Actually, I could remove those, but that would... No, I couldn't, but I could remove that. Yeah, we could put a stoat. I'm gonna try that. I can... Or do I need an animalist here? No. We can try the fertility boost and the monsoon. I'm not sure if there's actually stacked, but I like having them both. Then we can place an exotic animal over here. What aspects do they have? Predator and hunt. Okay. So this and this. Okay, I need a great fox. I need this. I'm gonna have great boar. Oh shit. That was too much. That was way too much. But at least it keeps them from getting bored. Sorry, no pun intended. So we have boars here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. I should have warned you, and apparently this was... yeah, we'll have to do that again. And I have to be more careful, though. Yeah, now we're in the danger zone. Okay, that was not quite planned. I could also try to switch those around and have, like, the iron here and the two boars over there. Oh well. I could also try to get this place going with... Oh no, I can't. Okay, you get... Oh, they're having a go at it again. Marble Castle, you really don't get your lesson, right? Although they might win this. But I'm trying to aim for this achievement here, which we're probably not getting, but chances are we might still get there if they keep going at it at this rate. We might just have a place that has 6 war markers. I'm not sure how many of those wars these guys have started, but they're certainly doing well. And I don't think that wars against the environment, which, for example, this case here would be count. So I don't think wiping out a thing here will get you a war marker. If it did, that would be too easy. Okay, also let's fertility boost this guy again and give him a hunt aspect for later use. Okay, we also need more tech, so let's still monsoon this and put in all the action and seismic aspects we can muster. which didn't do too much, but we still got a bit closer to where we needed. And they need at least... Why do they need at least 3 plants? Seriously. You could have one of those if you just pushed that border away, but I'm wasting my time here. Okay, we'll not get the apothecary, damn it. Learn to speak. Could get a blast furnace. Although, is that really worth it? Is that really worth it? I don't know. It's kind of weird with his later achievement. Why do we have a cathedral and a thing? I believe those are super projects, and we're definitely not getting that. Okay, so yeah, kind of weird because this gives great bonuses to animals, but it requires a lot of other stuff like tech and food, which honestly you could get with animals, but still. Yeah, and they want minerals though, so that's a weird thing. They want minerals, but the thing benefits animals. Then again, I guess it would be too easy if it wasn't like that. Could you go to that place? I said, could you go to that place, please? Fine, don't then. The lower ones always have a bit of an issue there. I've never finished a cathedral, I think, so that's something for the next 2-hour game. It's most certainly something I want to try next time. Okay, what's that? It's a historic point, and they want to destroy Lush Peak. Yeah, no. I think that is a bit too early, my friends. I think you're declaring this victory a bit too early. No. Not gonna happen. Okay. So are you guys? You're trying the apothecary again, and we can't do either of those because I think at least they all require at least one toxic aspect, and we can't do that, as you are probably all aware by now. Let's see if I can do the hamlet this time. Let's see if I can do the hamlet this time. Probably not. I mean, the food is really, really hard. And yeah, plum tree requires an aspect we do not have. The apple tree would work, but the plum tree, no way. How's this place looking greedy? Like, okay, not too greedy. And we still have plenty of space next to it, so we can just go nuts with all the dangerous animals. I was actually wondering about what animals I can put here, so let's see that for a moment. I mean, the plants over here need toxic aspects, so I don't care. Okay, this gets something. We have a locked animal. I'm not sure what that gives us, but a musk deer would be nice to have. Reach patch with at least 20 tech. Yeah, not gonna happen. Probably. I mean, it might, but no. And those only do musk deers. I don't like that. I believe those special patches like mountains and oceans are a bit more boring than those, because they all basically have the same, or kind of the same species. And I think that's a bit of a shame, but I also think it makes sense because those are kind of special tiles anyway. Okay, so what do I need here? I need a crap load of food, and I need a lot of tech and wealth. So let's actually get this guy. Okay, so this is just a place for, I suppose, some herbs. What are you? You need a mineral, so let's actually put a mineral over here. Okay, Yeah, I know this failed. You need to make me some of those plants. Great, stone. Well, that's absolutely useful. But I could get the copper into the mine, into the mountain. Well, not right now, but I could get it there later. Which means I could put an animal over here, which would then get me the stuff I need. So, okay, let's make an exotic animal over here. Put the copper over here. Okay, now how much danger can these guys handle? A lot. Okay, 4. I need this to be more dangerous. I'm going to give them boars because we have to. Or do we? No, we don't have to do them, to do boars. In fact, that would have probably killed them. But yeah, this is working out quite nicely. Okay, what else do we need? We need 60 wealth. We'll get there when we have this. And this is a great stone. I wanted copper, so we need lesser reaction aspects. This guy. Make it rain. If you can, I mean, we're currently trying to get as much out of this as possible, so I think it's a good idea to try to boost the fertility of those patches as good as we can. Okay, this doesn't seem to have the deep mine advantage. Just out of curiosity, no, this downgrades it a lot, so let's do this again. Advanced mineral over here. Reaction aspect on it. We'll stick with copper because it gives us quite a hefty boost. Okay. We might still upgrade it with... okay, what do we need again? We have enough tech. So that's good. We didn't have a Dandelion left, so... I thought for a moment I had one here, but apparently I didn't. So we have the tech. We almost have the wealth. We'll probably get that when we upgrade this. So, now the big deal is getting the food. Oh, the food. How do we get about that? Oh, look at that. We have foxes here. We could have just upgraded those. Yeah, how about that? Let's actually increase that now. So those need an animal nest next to them. We can do that. So, lesser fruit aspect. Oh wait, the giant froze again, so... let's just save the game here. It's actually the first time this happened to me. Or in this game. It was the first time. So let's load that. Just so you see this actually fixes it, hopefully. There we go. Press any key. Clicking, that works as a key. Start game. And the giant is moving again. Great. So, I wanted to do what? I wanted to... Alright, I wanted to fertility boost this and give it a fruit aspect. Less on that, but a fruit aspect nonetheless. Okay, this will do nicely. And now we're at 200 food. Which is still too little, and it's also quite late, because we only have 3 minutes left for this one. Oh, this is bad. I was expecting this to be much easier. Okay, we can turn this into a great apple tree, because we have this ability, and I think that's also something you need to keep in mind, that your giants get better at what they do, and sometimes you can get over the edge of what you need for a certain thing just by renewing all the resources and replacing them with greater ones. Yeah. So this and that, and this is also close to an animal nest. So we'll have an apple tree here. And suddenly, food. Okay, this works nicely. And we can actually make an walk out of those. Can this become a... This can become a pear tree if I put in potent fruit aspects. So let's do that. I actually want to see if I can get this to 30 or to 300 at all, and then I'll... I mean, we don't have that much time, so this will probably not happen again. So that's that. Now we need fruit aspects over here. What does the leaf aspect do? Yeah, we're going to leave that on there. Again, no pun intended. We're just going to leave that there. And I want a pear tree with more fruit. Well, I'm just going to add fruit to that. Maybe it's actually enough. We won't see the effect in this game because, as I said, the hamlet is about to fail. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. We are almost doing it. There we go. We would reach 300. So that's all they need for the hamlet. And if we had more time, if only we had more time. Oh well, on the bright side, look at the prosperity here. We definitely have this flourishing era. And we also, yeah, we probably won't get there. I mean, this would be easier if we had cherry and plum trees, but we don't, so... Yeah, we would have probably reached it way earlier and it wouldn't have been a problem, although we seem to get... Oh yeah, we get more food because we have those next to the hamlet. So those give us... yeah, those give us a total of 66 food on top of what we had. However, this is probably not going to be enough for the 500, and definitely not enough for the challenge, so let's move on. Maybe we can get Darkville sorted. Oh, wow, why is it burning? That looks gloomy. Darkville, why are you burning? But look at that, they have 4 wall markers. They have 4 of them. And they want to build a hamlet. It also seems like they destroyed one of the... yeah, I think they destroyed the foxes. Okay, this hamlet needs 300 food, just like the other ones. And we can do that. I mean, we probably won't be able to do it now, but we can theoretically do it. They need less tech. Okay, so... yeah, we'll remove that. We'll get some food plants over here. 50. Is 50 enough? No. If we're quick about this, we might actually sort it out. Okay, this and fruit aspect. Those are already great trees. Yeah, we're not going to do any other challenges here. Okay, apple tree, pear tree. Let's get some foxes in here. Because this place is growing too quick. Okay, we get 44 because we can't take the other side of this. Okay, and this place is empty, so if we put in a... how much do you need? 300, just like the other one. Who would have thought? Okay. Yeah, let's just go with this until the game ends, and I mean it probably will before we get this anywhere near good enough. Those giants look fairly tired. The forest giant doesn't. He's quite energetic. Well, he's clearly the most energetic of all the giants, at least in my opinion. Oh, lesser fruit aspect. That was not yawning, that was sneezing. I thought he went yawn, but no. I mean, those guys are going down soon. Let's actually spread them out a bit, so we can see who goes down first. Okay, I need an apple tree. Could you stop burning? Like, seriously, stop burning. Okay. And we need way more than that. And look at that, they made a new hamlet. They made a new hamlet, and I can't go there because it's the lowest one in the list. And all my giants are going down again. Look at that, he sleeps standing. That's quite impressive. Oh, well. Yeah. Nope. Within 24 seconds all giants will be asleep. So that is the end of this game. We'll see which achievements we got. Sadly, because this hamlet failed, we lost a bit of prosperity there. Look at that. Oh, I thought he was waking up again. But no, he wasn't. Yeah, we lost a bit of prosperity there. It still should be enough for this booming era. We might even get the next one, which I believe is... I believe there's one at 1,500. We'll see. We got this one. We got Divided Planet, which was great. This is always one of the more difficult ones I had. Because for some reason it never really... I don't know. I never got 6 villages through with that amount of prosperity. Okay, so we got the hemp now, so that would have been useful earlier. We got aluminium, which is actually called aluminum in English, if memory serves. Aluminium is the German word because they use for every element. English is it too, but for some reason aluminum is not. So yeah. Transmutes from great phosphorus and iron. Great. It's completely recyclable, yeah. And the aluminum is also really hard to extract. It takes a lot of energy. That's why it saves so much power, because the aluminum extraction is actually a high temperature process, and I forgot the exact temperatures, but I believe it's like around 1,000 or 1,300 degrees Celsius. So that is a fair amount. Anyway, that was the first 2-hour game of Rios that I've played on camera. For the most part, that was a bit of a failure earlier. When well, there were two and a half kind of blunders in there. The first was when I accidentally, when the forest giant froze. It's only like 3 minutes into an episode. I'm gonna probably upload both of those videos, and yeah, I'll release both on the same day, or maybe I'll remove the first one. It was really nothing, but I'm still considering it. The second one was when I hit the F4 key and accidentally closed the game. Luckily that didn't mess up the recording, which I'm really happy about. And the third one was when the forest giant froze the second time, which you saw. And you saw the fix for that, so if that happens to you, you know what to do now. Aside of that, I still like the game. I absolutely love the art style and the graphics, and the whole idea of it is just great. I love the God games. And if somehow Black and White 1, not 2, makes it to GOG, or if I find my old copy of it and get it to run again, I'm really tempted. Really tempted to let's play that as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, feel free to subscribe, or don't if you already have, or if you don't want to. Leave a comment. I love discussing with you guys, even though it's very it's very rare that we do, because I don't have many people commenting. But yeah, I'm hopefully back at full force now. I actually also played Heroes of Might and Magic 2 today, a bit off camera because I tried to get the hang of this scenario. It's looking good, so I believe I might actually do this every time now. So I'm trying to play the scenario first off camera, and then if I got the hang of it, I'll play it on camera. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll do that, maybe not. Depends on the game too. But those later levels in the Heroes campaign are somewhat difficult, so I think it pays off. Anyway, I think by the time this video goes online, I actually have beaten the Heroes campaign also, maybe twice. Maybe I'm already at Heroes 4, who knows. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!